welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing acrylic application on these nails. In my previous video that I just filmed, I showed you guys how I apply my tips to my nail trainer hand, also how to shape the tips. I did 4 different shapes. I did stiletto. This was ballerina, but I went ahead and changed it and made it a little bit more narrow. This one was the ballerina, and then this was my tapered square. This one was just extra. I only showed you guys 4 shapes. I also show you kind of primer and what kind of dehydrator I use on my actual real full sets. And I showed you what I use for my fill. So if you're interested in that video, go ahead and pause this one and go back and watch the nail tip video on how to apply nail tips to your nail trainer hand. And actually, usually it takes me a long time to apply the tips, but they actually went on pretty well this time. So I feel like you guys would enjoy that video. So for this video today, we're going to be doing the acrylic application, and then we're also going to be doing some Chanel nails, kind of like a freestyle off the top of my head. I want to try to do some gold and black Chanel nails. I'm probably going to split this video up. So if you want to see the design for the Chanel nails, go ahead and stay tuned for the next video. Also, I want to do a liquid to powder ratio video. So if you want to see that, thumbs up, comment down below, let me know. Speak to me, I speak back, okay? Let's get into the video. We're going to be using our number 10, size 10 panna brush. I got this from Amazon for about 20 bucks or so. One of my favorite brushes. I only use this one or my Mia Secret acrylic brush. And I did not crimp any of these. This one was already crimped. If you can see, it's kind of narrow at the barrel, at the end of the barrel. This one was already crimped. This one is a size 8. Mia Secret is already starting to rub off right there, but it's okay. This is a size 8 Kolinsky. I do use other brushes. I use Alpha brush, but the Panna so far has taken the cake. So I do have my acrylic powder here to the side, and also have my dampen dish here that I'm gonna fill up. And we'll get started with the application. Now, I am not a professional, I am still a beginner. So if I don't apply the acrylic like how everybody else applies the acrylic, then so be it. I'm still learning. Like, I'm trying to get my routine and my pattern down on how I apply the acrylic to the nail. And I know when I take my time, I get smooth application. Sometimes I get really nervous and I mess up. We're human. So you just want to take your brush and get out all the air bubbles. Just press it down, and then we'll start the application. So like I said, I'll show you the liquid to powder ratio in a later video, okay?
Hi, Mom.
Hi. So sometimes I do 3-ball method. Like I said, I'm still learning, trying to figure out my routine of how I want to apply the acrylic, how many beads I should use, how many I use regularly. I'm still trying to figure that out. So once I get my gist of things, then everything just flows for me. But like I said, sometimes I do 3 balls, sometimes I do more than 3. It just depends. And when you're doing nails, you want to let like the gravity do its job. And we're gonna take one last small bead for the cuticle area. And that is the first nail. Right. And a bad habit that I had, I feel like I have overcome, I don't think I do it anymore, was making my nails a little bit too thick. Now I think I got that fixed and down packed. Like when I'm trying to film and I do nails or sets, it's hard for me to kind of like maneuver around the camera. Like right now, the way I have it set up is fine because it's above me. Sometimes I have the phone, my phone that I film from, mounted like on the side of me, so it's hard to like file and be in the view of the camera or apply the acrylic and be like have the right angle going on. So like when the sides of the nails are not like, or the shape of the nail is not all the way like perfect and crisp like I want it, it's okay because I can go back and file it. Even though we're trying to do as little filing as possible, it's all right. And then when you do your nails, I don't want it to bump the napkin. When you do apply your acrylic, you want to make sure that you clean around the cuticle area without trying to touch like the skin. If it was an actual person, you want to make sure when you're applying your acrylic, you brush the sides of the nails, the end of the nail. That's what's going to keep it crisp, clean. And then you pat and drag a little bit and then wipe, pat. So okay, and we're just gonna go for the middle. So I'm patting it down, and then I'm just gonna drag, wipe, drag the end of it. Wipe. This is gonna build your apex. This middle bead. This is what's gonna help support your nail. Pat, pat. So I know that my application is not perfect, but like I said before, I'm still learning. I feel like the shape overall on all the nails came out pretty well. If you guys want to see my next video on how to do the actual Chanel nail designs, go ahead and stay tuned for part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Please thumbs up if you liked the video and leave a comment down below with any feedback. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.